in my pocket. This is me, Jason Mason. And this is my house, where I live with my mum, dad, sister, and Grandpa. And today, Grandpa was really excited because we were going to Miss Smiley's cafe.
The cafe? We're going to the cafe?
Yes, Grandpa.
Yes, hurry up now.
We were all off to Miss Smiley's cafe. Mum, Jemima, Grandpa, me. Oh, and Grandpa's sister, Great Aunt Loretta.
Get a move on, Grandpa.
I'll bring you back something yummy, Wolfie.
Grandpa, Jason, come on! So we all got into Campo and off we went. And Grandpa said...
Are we nearly there?
And Mum said...
Not yet, Grandpa.
And Grandpa said...
I'm going to have a double choc chip sundae and a sponge finger. 2 sponge fingers.
And Aunt Loretta said...
You'll be sick, you will.
And Grandpa said...
No, I won't. Oh, I love Miss Smiley's cafe.
What Grandpa didn't know was that lots of people who loved Miss Smiley's cafe would be there today because today was the day of Mr. Krumpgrumble's visit.
Mr. Krumpgrumble?
He's the taste tester from the town hall.
He's coming to taste Miss Smiley's food to see if she deserves a gold star.
5 gold stars for Miss Smiley, that's what I say.
Miss Smiley is called Miss Smiley because she's always smiling. She has the biggest smile in Sunny Sands. And what's more, she makes the most delicious treats ever. Paradise pineapple pizza, and tropical smoothies, and cherry chunks, and the yummiest ice cream sundaes you've ever tasted. Her cafe is the best cafe in the world. But today, she wasn't looking like this. She was looking like this.
Mr. Krumpgrumble has closed down more cafes than Grandpa's had sponge fingers.
This is the best cafe in the world, this is.
Thank you, Grandpa.
We'll soon sort out Mr. Krumpgrumble.
Oh, you will you? I am Cyril Krumpgrumble. And I do the sorting out around here, not you, you funny little old man. Now, let me see. Where should I start? Oh.
He's dreadful. Miss Smiley is going to need our help.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa. Not here. Somebody will see you. You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of magical things.
Catch me if you can.
He can get into my car and make it go. He can ride on Gordon, my toy seagull. He can fly off in my plane. Or he could just run for all he's worth. And this time, he'd run. And I had no idea where he was. And then Mr. Krumpgrumble said...
The Paradise pineapple pizza isn't pineapple-y enough.
He says it isn't pineapple-y enough.
The tropical smoothie isn't tropical enough.
He says it's not tropical enough.
And, oh, torture my taste buds. The cherry chunks only have 1 cherry on the top. I have to announce that this cafe is a disgrace. I'm going to close it down.
Suddenly I saw where Grandpa was hiding. But before I could do anything...
Ah! A rat! There's a rat! A rat under a cloth!
He's seen a rat! Ah!
you coming in this cafe?
Suddenly I saw the little beast. And then he ran.
Where are you? That'll see him off.
Yay! Mr. Krumpgrumble, you are my hero!
But Mr. Krumpgrumble was not a hero. The rat was still on the loose. Mr. Krumpgrumble heard it land.
It's back!
It's back! It's back!
All right. Where are you, you little monster?
But only I knew where the little monster was. I needed an idea, and fast. It's behind that flower pot! Before I knew it, Grandpa had jumped into the food counter. It's gone under that table! When I looked back, Grandpa had made the pineapple pizza more pineapple-y. It's behind the curtain! And he'd made the tropical smoothie more tropical. It went in the cupboard!
I'll get you this time, you little whisker twitcher.
But the little whisker twitcher had been dealing with the cherry chunks. Get down, Grandpa, quick! Grandpa splashed through the mayonnaise and squelched through the jam and skidded across the chocolate.
That must have scared him off. Now, it's tasting time.
And quick as a flash, Grandpa found a hiding place.
Where's Grandpa? It's probably in the...
Great Aunt Loretta won't say the word toilet out loud because she thinks it's rude.
Feeling sick, I shouldn't wonder.
I had to let Mum believe Grandpa was in the toilet, even though I knew he was in a sausage and egg baguette. And I had a job to do. Look, Mr. Krumpgrumble!
The pizza is much more pineapple-y. And the smoothie is much more tropical. And oh, the cherry chunks are now plastered with cherry's deep joy.
Oh, Jason.
Of course, I had to pretend I'd done it.
Things are getting better in here. Now, I just have to decide what to try first.
And I was thinking, please let it not be the sausage and egg baguette. Not the sausage and egg baguette.
The sausage and egg baguette!
The bad news was that Grandpa was in the baguette. The worst news was...
Would you like it toasted, Mr. Krumpgrumble?
No! It's much better cold.
Ah, good advice. I like this boy.
Would you like it cut in half?
No! It's much better whole.
Quite right. Now, what's the best way to eat a baguette?
Start at one end and work your way down to the other. But everyone must close their eyes for the first bite.
Come on, do as the boy says.
Everyone closed their eyes and I held my breath. Mr. Krumpgrumble took a bite and yes, Grandpa shot out of the baguette like a cork out of a bottle. Off came his cap and there he was as good as new.
Yum. Very unusual. Mayonnaise, jam and chocolate. Open your eyes. Delicious.
What have you been up to, Grandpa?
Catching a rat, of course.
Grandpa caught the rat!
So, does Miss Smiley's cafe get 5 gold stars, Mr. Krumpgrumble?
But of course, this is without doubt the best cafe in the world.
I knew we could do it, Jason. Teamwork, that's what it is.
Yep. Teamwork. So we all got into Campo and off we went, knowing that Miss Smiley's cafe was still the best cafe in the world. Later, back at home, Grandpa gave Beowulf a cherry chunk, which was naughty because Beowulf isn't really allowed treats.
We all need treats, Jason. I certainly do. I caught a rat, remember?
I'll pop your shoes in the bedroom, Grandpa. They were filthy. If I didn't know better, I'd think you'd been paddling in chocolate.
Grandpa in my pocket! We laugh and play, and sometimes magic happens right before my very eyes. Grandpa wasn't very well, but he'd helped me to make up a song all about the two of us. He was doing all the actions to help me remember the words. And I wasn't the only one practising. Jemima and her friends were practising a dance. I always go wrong there. Don't worry, Jemima. And Mum was in the kitchen practising her ukulele.
Try again.
And me.
Bravo! Absolutely wonderful. You're going to be a star, Jason. Do you know that? When you sing that this afternoon, they'll be so impressed.
Yes, all of us were practising, because this evening we were going to be in Miss Smiley's summer show. Miss Smiley is called Miss Smiley because she's always smiling. She has the biggest smile in Sunny Sands. And what's more, she makes the most delicious treats ever. Her cafe is the best cafe in the world. And every year she has a summer show.
Your singing was sounding great, Jason.
Are you coming to the practice at the cafe this afternoon, Dad?
No, I'm going to tidy up the beach hut. Mum will take you and I'll see you later for the show. What was I going to do? Ah, sandwiches.
I really wish you could come to the show, Grandpa.
I'll put your lunch in your backpack, Jason.
Mum, please can Grandpa come to the show? Please? I can't sing without him there.
Oh, yes you can, Jason Mason. You'll be fine, won't he, Grandpa?
Of course he will.
Grandpa's had a poorly cold and the doctor said he must stay at home till he's really, really better. OK, I'll see you in a minute.
Don't worry. I'll be there.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Grandpa might be a bit poorly at the moment, but when he's wearing his magic cap, he has more energy than anyone. Grandpa! Quick, hide in my backpack. Dad's coming. Wrong one. That's Dad's backpack.
Right, I'm off. Good luck, Jason. See you later.
This was a disaster. Grandpa was supposed to come to Miss Smiley's cafe in my backpack, but instead he was going to the beach in Dad's. Then Jemima and her friends came in, and Mum came in, and there was nothing for it. It was time for us to go. So we all got into Campo and set off for Miss Smiley's cafe. And Jemima said, "I'm really excited." And Mum said,
So am I.
and all Jemima's friends said,
I can't wait. It's going to be fabulous.
but I was really nervous about singing without Grandpa. I wondered how he was getting on at the beach with Dad.
Fine mess I'm in now.
Dad was emptying all the stuff out of the beach hut to have a tidy up. Some of my toys were there, including Gordon, my seagull.
Oh, getting a bit breezy.
I knew Grandpa would have a plan, because Grandpa always has a plan.
Gordon, am I pleased to see you? To Miss Smiley's cafe, please, and hurry, before the wind gets up. Come on, Gordon, giddy up.
As you know, Grandpa's magic means that he can make anything go when he's small. Even Gordon, my toy seagull. Everyone was starting to practice for the evening show. Troy was singing a song he'd made up and doing really well.
Well done, Troy. Very good.
Your go, Jason. What's the matter? Scared or something?
I so wish Grandpa was here. He wasn't keen on Troy, and neither was I.
Come on, Jason. Come and practice your song now.
Well, go on. Scaredy cat.
I tried to sing, but nothing would come out.
I can't do this without Grandpa, Miss Smiley.
Yes, you can. Grandpa's fine at home, getting better. He can't go flying about right now.
But that was exactly what Grandpa was doing. Flying about.
Wait! Look out, Gordon! The wind's blowing us off course! No, not this way! I have to get to the cafe! I have to get to Jason! Oh! I need to be at Miss Smiley's cafe, not Mr. Whoops' shop! Really, Gordon, call yourself a seagull and you can't even cope with a bit of wind. Oh.
Whoops! Hello, Gordon. How did you get here? I don't remember Jason Mason leaving you in my shop. Ah, well, I'm so excited about the show, I'm forgetting everything. Get in the costume box, eh? And I'll take you back to Jason.
Oh, no. How am I going to get to the cafe now?
Oh, and I nearly forgot the balloons. Must get on or I'll be late.
And off went Mr. Whoops, forgetting to shut the door behind him. The bad news was that Grandpa hadn't managed to get back on Gordon. The good news was that now he had another way of getting to the cafe. There was still no sign of Grandpa, and the show had begun.
It's hot, feel the heat of the summertime beat. Let's hop to the beat, move your feet to the beat of the summertime. We'll go dancing in the summertime, dancing, and I'm feeling fine. We'll go dancing in the summertime at Miss Smiley's summer show. We'll go dancing in the summertime, dancing, and I'm feeling fine. We'll go dancing in the summertime at Miss Smiley's summer show. At Miss Smiley's summer show. Let's dance.
The wonderful world of Mr. Whoops. Whoops! We're off to the beach. Hooray! What wonderful fun we're going to have with Mr. Whoops today. Whoops!
And now, everybody, I'd like you to give a big round of applause for Jason Mason.
It was my go. Where was Grandpa? I was sure I couldn't do this without him. Every day with Grandpa is a day to remember. Every day with Grandpa's a surprise. Every day we laugh and play, and sometimes magic happens right before my very eyes. We can pretend we're flying to the moon or diving to the bottom of the sea. We are explorers, spacemen and superheroes. Anything we want to, we can be. Sometimes we imagine we are in a rocket, zooming could be with me all the day. We can pretend we're in the deepest jungle, waving from the top of every tree. We can climb rainbows, we can have big adventures. That's the life for Grandpa and for me. Yes, every day we dream what we could be, 'cause we're a team, my Grandpa and me. I felt really happy. After the show, I brought Grandpa home in my pocket and rushed into the house ahead of everyone else. Cap off, Grandpa, quick!
You did it, Jason. Well done.
I couldn't have done it without you, though, Grandpa. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Here you are, Jason. Mr. Whoops found it in his shop. Very odd.
And I had it at the beach hut earlier today. Even odder.
How are you feeling, Grandpa?
Oh, much better.
I knew you would if you stayed at home and kept quiet all day.
Yes, it's always best to stay at home when you're feeling poorly. You don't want to go flying about.
And Jason did brilliantly. He didn't need you there after all, Grandpa. Grandpa in my pocket!
Captain Dumbletwit pressed a button and an enormous tennis racket sprung out of the side of his spaceship.
Grandpa was reading me a Captain Dumbletwit story. He was going as fast as he could because any minute Mum was going to start up again on her latest hobby. Mum's always taking up new hobbies. 1 week it's karate, then it's salsa dancing, then cake decorating, the ukulele, knitting, opera singing, and now this. Yes, Mum was learning to play a tuneful toot on the trumpet. It was making our ears hurt, even Beowulf's.
Oh, I don't know why Mum chose the trumpet. There are loads of instruments here, much easier to play. Triangles, tambourines, maracas. It's a good job I'm going out this afternoon.
Grandpa was going to meet his friends at the Young at Heart Club. Once a month, they meet at Miss Smiley's cafe for ice cream sundaes and a sing-song with Mr. Whoops. But today, there was a bit of a problem.
Hello, it's Miss Smiley here. I've got a bit of a problem and I was wondering if you could help.
I'll try.
Must be time to go. I wonder what we'll sing today. Sunny Sands, it's a great place to be.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Mr. Whoops has fallen over his keyboard and broken it, so he won't be able to play for the sing-song. But the good news is, wait for it, Miss Smiley has asked me to play instead on the trumpet. You'll have to come with us, Jason. I know. We'll take all the instruments in case anyone wants to join in.
Actually, I don't think I'm up to the Young at Hearts today. I'm feeling a bit tired, you know.
Oh, no, Grandpa, what a shame. And you so love your sing-song. Get ready, Jason. I'll put some lipstick on and then we'll go.
Grandpa, you've got to come. Mum's going to need our help.
Couldn't agree more. And I'll be a lot more help to her if I'm small.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of magical things. He can get into my car and make it go. Or he could just run for all he's worth. I couldn't find Grandpa anywhere.
Don't forget the instrument box, Jason. Where's Grandpa? Gone for a little lie down, I expect.
That's what everyone thinks when Grandpa goes missing. They don't know about the shrinking cap. So we got into Campo and set off for Miss Smiley's cafe. And Mum said,
I've never played the trumpet in public before. I'm so excited.
and I said, aren't you a bit nervous? And Mum said,
No! Such a pity Grandpa can't make it. Poor thing, he spends so much time stuck indoors.
but Grandpa wasn't planning to be stuck indoors today. I was sure he was on his way. I just didn't know how. Soon we arrived at Miss Smiley's cafe, which, as you know, is the best cafe in the world. The young at heart were just finishing their ice cream sundaes and were ready for their sing-song to begin. Mum was warming up in the toilet.
Do you think she's all right?
Yes, just doing some last-minute practice.
Oh, of course. Oh, won't be long now, I promise. Perhaps I'd better hurry her up.
I was wondering where Grandpa was, but I didn't have to wonder for long because he was in the instrument box playing the maracas. Of course, I had to pretend it was me. I quickly took the box behind the curtains and opened it up.
Oh, thank goodness it's you. It was getting really stuffy in there. How's it going?
Not very well. Mum was making strange noises in the toilet.
Well, you can't keep the young at hearts waiting any longer. You'll have to start the sing-song yourself.
Me? So before I knew it, there I was on the stage, about to sing.
Sunny sands, it's a great place to be. It's sunny and it's sandy and it's right by the sea. There's a beach from here to here, you can stroll along the pier. There's a cafe for a bite to eat, enjoy your ice cream sundae treat.
Suddenly I saw Grandpa.
It's the only place
I couldn't see how he was going to help Mum from up there, but there was no time to find out because she was ready at last. And she was looking very excited.
Thank you for starting us off, Jason. That was wonderful. But now it's time for the star of today's show. I give you Jason's mum on the trumpet.
Mum took a bit of time to get herself completely ready. We all held our breath and waited for her to play. At last, she put the trumpet to her lips and... Then she tried again and... Grandpa was signalling to me. I think it might be better over this side, Mum. There's more light.
Oh, OK.
I had no idea what Grandpa was up to, but he definitely had a plan. Mum tried again, but all that came out was...
Oh, I don't understand. Sounded really good at home. I think it must be broken. Sorry, but I don't think I can play.
Mum was giving up, and I didn't know what else I could do. But Grandpa did. At last I knew why he needed to be small to help. You must try again, Mum. Please try blowing really gently. Go on.
OK, just for you.
So Mum put the trumpet to her mouth again and blew very gently. And guess what? She played an amazing tune. But of course, it wasn't Mum playing at all. It was Grandpa making a trumpet sound.
Sunny sands, it's a great place to be. It's sunny and it's sandy and it's right by the sea. There's a beach from here to here, you can stroll along the pier. There's a cafe for a bite to eat, enjoy an ice cream sundae treat. Sunny sands, it's the only place to go. We all live in sunny sands, so we should know.
Once Mum Or rather, Grandpa had started. There was no stopping them.
Sunny Sands, it's a great place to stay. The houses are so pretty and the sun shines every day. There's a lighthouse on the shore, oh who could ask for more? A toy shop for your buckets and spades. Don't forget your hat and shades. Sunny Sands, it's the only place to go. We all live in Sunny Sands, so we should know.
The young at Hearts loved it. Mum was so happy, she decided to play a fanfare. She forgot all about blowing gently and blew as hard as she could. Luckily, the young at Hearts were so busy clapping, they didn't see this. Are you all right, Grandpa?
Yes, fine, thanks. Just a bit of a sore throat.
I kept Grandpa safely in my pocket until we got home. I ran inside before anyone else. And put him on the floor. Grandpa quickly whipped up his cap and came back to his normal size.
We did it, Jason. Teamwork, eh?
Yes, Grandpa, teamwork!
There you are, Grandpa. How are you feeling? Any better?
Oh, not too bad. A bit thirsty.
Me too. All that playing. I'll make a cup of tea. Such a shame you couldn't be there. It went ever so well, didn't it, Jason?
It was fantastic.
There's nothing I like better than a tuneful toot on a trumpet.
Grandpa, you're so clever. That's exactly how my trumpet playing sounded.
Fancy that.